Hello everyone, welcome to this session. This is for training and deploying a TensorFlow model in Vertex AI, which is one of the lab in Google Cloud Skill Boost for partners. And we'll wait for the load. This is Suresh, and who is explaining. And also, in this session, we are not going to discuss on the theoretical or any practical, technical things. We are only going to execute the tasks provided here. Okay, so let me open the Google Cloud console. Let me log in. So setup is done. At any point in time, you can pause the video and go through this content what they have provided, what has been provided, so that for you can learn from there. So the objectives, TensorFlow model locally. Okay, let's move on. You can pause the video and go through this. So, so I have opened it in the new file, and you can see the project, or if you want, we can set the project. First, we will authorize it. Let's say the authorization for the student. Yeah, student has been authorized successfully. And let's set the authorization or the configure the project. Now this is unset. Let's say now, and in the from the dashboard, I select the project. Oh, okay, my bad. We should be go gcloud config set project. Now project is set. Now if you can see the list project, we have the project and the student as well. Let's move on. The cloud shell. Okay, this is the services we are going to enable. So compute, IAM credentials monitoring, logging, notebooks, platform by using query. So let me enable all the services. So finished successfully. Now let's create a custom service account. Service account ID equals to. You can pause the video and then go through this. So let me copy and paste it over here. So IAM service account, which is having a service account ID. So the ID is going to be Vertex custom AI custom uh, training hyphen SCA student account. You will pay student account, so that's fine. So some description and display name looks good. Grant it access to the cloud storage for writing and retrieving TensorFlow. Let us do that as well. Now this role has been updated with many service agents, and all the details is are being updated here. Now access to the BigQuery. Access to the BigQuery is also done, and access to the Vertex AI model running. So all this is done. Now task 2 is also completed. Let's see whether we have any task yet. No. Okay. Launch the Vertex AI Workbench notebook. So let me go to the dashboard, and you can say you can either launch through Vertex AI Workbench from the left side, pinned products, or you can do it directly like workbench and it says Vertex AI. Open it and click on user manage notebooks. So now click on create new. So the create new instance dialog, confirm the name of the deep learning VM. I think deep learning VM. And location is by default it is given as US Central 1 and US Central C. And I would say Debian is fine. TensorFlow Enterprise 2.6, but we already have 2.15. But I will take 2. What is that you call 2.11 with the MKL and DNN. MKL from the drop down, and machine type is E2 standard 2. Let's see advanced options whether I can change it. Let me try. Okay. Now environment is TensorFlow. I can change this old version. Okay. And I can go to the machine type and E2 standard 2. Okay. Now I is able to change. Leave all settings. Uh, and then create. So this is going to take few minutes. Let me pause the video. So this has been opened, successfully active after 5 minutes. So I'm opening the Jupyter notebook. Open Jupyter notebook. It will open in a new tab. So let me check the progress. The progress is completed. Now, clicking on the terminal, in the task for step 1, cloning. To get from the clone, double click on the training. Still receiving. Let's wait. So before it is downloading, you can see the progress in the left side. So you'll find a training data analyst in the left side. Okay, so it's downloaded. Let me clone this lab. Okay, that is also completed. So we are good. Okay, now let's run the tasks. In the task file, open the training data, self-placer labs, and inside this Vertex AI. Vertex AI, Vertex AI folder. Then pip install. Okay, let me open this. Now you can see this is a set of requirements, but in the terminal, we can install this. So basically, we need to navigate to this location. The quick start, we already in this location, and pip 3 install is requirements.txt. So everything is getting installed. Let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, everything is downloaded and got installed. Now in the notebook, navigate to training. Go back to this old training data analyst, self-paced labs, Vertex AI, Vertex AI quick start. Okay, here it's long. Let me open this. Okay, now this is asking us to do a set of sequences here. Okay, okay, you can pause the video point and then go to. So for my personal reference, let's see whether do we have any tools. Nope, no good. Okay, let me copy this local for my numbers. Uh, I will- So customer lifetime value prediction in BigQuery on TensorFlow and use on Vertex AI. So this is a technical thing. Maybe you can go through this by pausing the video about the Vertex AI and about the BigQuery. And this is our use case saying that predictive CLV into the future. Okay, and there is some features has been provided for this lab decency frequency and monitoring. These are the features. So let's get started with this executions. So path has been provided, project ID. Now let's see, yeah, project ID is also looks good. And the global unique bucket. So project ID hyphen bucket has been provided. At this point, we assigned it to the value, but not yet created. Now this step creates the GCS bucket for us. So it is, you can see it is created. And now let's import the necessary libraries. Okay. So we can ignore the warning. So that should be fine. Okay, this step is also done. And next, maybe I'll try to minimize this area. And also this area. We are almost completing it. So this is what we are doing. Okay. Now we are setting the AI platform to initialize the Vertex SDK Python with the project ID region and the bucket. Now the data set, you can pause the video and go through the data set. And from the data ingestion, you can say database name, raw table, clean table, the details like table name, and BigQuery URI. So we are good. Now, if you want to see some of the details, like what could be the URI, I'll leave it as is, this one. And if you want, you can add some additional things like URI. You can just print and see what is the name. So this is the BigQuery, and you know this project ID, and the dataset name is online retail, CLV EML. DB table name. This stuff. Okay. At any point in time, you can add this kind of checkpoints if you want. And this is going to take online retail from the archive, and it is going to download the data as download.py. Okay, so let's skip the step. The Python, it will take 2 to 3 minutes. So it's downloading it from this location, and it is, you can see there is a folder got created in the left side. So it's still downloading. So let's wait for that. You can see the process whether this is, you can see two variations. One, your kernel will be busy with the elapsed times, or you can see a star here whether the step is completed or not. So anyway, you can see this Python script will take 2 to 3 minutes to download or process the lab data. So basically, this is an Excel file, and this data download.py, this is in utils. If you want to see, uh, what I would say is this is actually downloading the uh, converting. Actually, this is downloading the data from the URL. That's the step. So you can see about 3,330 have been downloaded. Okay. Where are we? Coming back to this processing. Okay, now this is done. So let's get into the processing. You can see this processing, and these are all the features, about six features, which are all, one is categorical and four are numbers, numeric, five are non-numeric, and the target value. So you can go through this today. And now what we are doing is, from using the BigQuery, we are doing an ETA, the BigQuery. This is downloading and selecting dash download is done. And describe the recency. So we have some last purchase, since last purchase about 3,330, and some other descriptions over here. So this is the bins histograms about days since last purchase. And now let's see the frequency as well. You can pause the video and you can go through this, what is the insights has been provided here, and with respect to the monetary as well. Now, again, uh, as I mentioned earlier, this is not a technical or theoretical explanation. So what we are planning is like we are only executing what is available here. Task has been assigned to us. We completed the first to the baseline. Uh, Job ID is right. Scatter plot. Train the TensorFlow model locally. So let's see. We have split the train test and validate data. So let's select the CLV and we'll have the train validate and test. Virtually fixed design pattern step one. Now you can see the model is getting trained and we have a loss and loss value. Now predict. Now train. Here we are talking, this is the name of the model separator. We will write a model code to. It's already created in this location. Okay, this step is not yet completed. So we are waiting for this step to complete. You can see that it's completed. So from Pixar is oh, tabular data set. We'll wait for it. I'll pause the video till this step is completed. Okay. Tabular data set is created, resource name is created. To use this tabular another session. So tabular data set we already have it in the DS. So let's say how it is got containerized. Now you can see trainer Docker file, and here you can see model.py task as well. So that is how it's got created. Now in model, when is the you can see this file. So it got overwritten. And next, we will say task also got updated. Now let's write a Docker file to it. The Docker file is also got updated and the requirements.txt all is done. Now our artifact repository is CLV. Okay. And if you see regressor DNN regressor, deep neural network regressor, latest tag is installed and image artifact is provided. And let's build a code build and let's submit the build. So this is actually basically building the code. It will take some time. Let's wait and see all the verifications happening. You can see this cell is busy. So let's wait for more time. What is the time? Okay. Jana, ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. Let's come back. It took another 15 minutes complete. So you can see the beta AI TensorBoard is got created with the model name and region, and TensorBoard resource name is provided in this format. And now we are going to run the custom container. Some arguments, command arguments we have provided, timestamp and the base output directory, custom container training job name, and its URI. At this point, we don't have anything to update. So the training has got started. So if you want to see the training, we can see. Don't know whether if I could move on to the new window or to copy to the safer side or to refresh the existing window. I'm not sure. So I let me copy and paste it over here. Now we can see the training in progress. So this is in model development training. Our status is pending and others are P2 standard 4. I think P2 standard 2 I selected. Okay, fine. Manually assigned some information is going on. So you can see the learning rate, batch size, train samples, stop point, inject point, and dropout. For training in progress, so let me keep this progress running for a few more minutes and pipeline state also pending. I think the pipeline they are mentioning is this. Okay, let's wait. No issues. Currently, this training is in progress. You can see the status as well. I'll pause the video again for a few more minutes. Once this is successful, then I will resume. Okay, welcome back. This took more than 40 minutes to have the model available. We left only 4 minutes. But anyway, we got the full score here. There is no big issue here. So the next thing is like you can see the model is available in the projects. So we'll move on to the next predictions. Apply model directly, load the model. We are giving the serving inputs. Shapely feature has been updated. You can see now at the final stages of the endpoint, we will update in the endpoint. We just only 3 minutes left. I'm not sure how this is going to help, but anyway, even this is expired. I hope it will work. Let's try. Only 2 steps to go. So endpoint creation, and also in the meantime, if you want to look at the models, you can go ahead and look in the training. Yeah, you can see this is finished, and it took about 21 minutes. You can see the start and end time. It is showing a different thing. In the dashboard, so you can see the recent model. Click on the model, you can see the model description in here. In the model history, also you can see the same thing. So now it is deploying. In the backend, if you see this is getting deployed, deployment model, deploying model. Um, Here we can see this is still going on, but we left only 1 minute 45 seconds. We'll see how it goes. Before you can test. I'm just browsing through so often. I'm not going. I'm just browsing. So you can see this is an online prediction. This is active as well. When I click on this is still deploying, and we don't see any performance. Everything is disabled. We're looking at this. This is only 45 seconds. I don't know whether this is going to be successfully deployed or not. Imported. See this is imported. The online prediction is active. Okay. What that means. So get the online prediction. Once that is deployed, then we can just get the purchase and we can get the predictions out of it. I'm waiting for this to get completed. Let's go to the endpoint. Okay. Now test. Okay, training is completed. In the left side, you can see that is completed, but I don't know after this whether this will have some time, buffer time to continue with this. Let's The next step is very simple. So once the endpoint is deployed, then we are giving a dictionary of number of purchases and some values to it, and we are hitting the predict. So this is going to predict and provide us the value. And also we are expecting some to explainable AI because we also configured the explainable AI. So even this will give more explanations in the dictionary format. So let's wait for now. Our only thing is like whether we need to wait for the model to get deployed and it needs to be in the successful state. Yes. Yeah. We pause the video until the model is getting deployed. If any errors, I'll just continue and resume until let you know. Okay, welcome back. So looks like this deployment is not done because the lab got expired and it got automatically pushed me locked out forcefully. And I don't think this is going to show us the endpoint and we can do the predictions at this point. I see you can see this kernel is also out. So let me close this lab. But apart from this, there is a couple of steps. Uh, then we have done with the exercise. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. Bye.